Hey students, I wanted to give you one last final video as you work on your final projects for this media relations class. You guys have done a great job this semester. I know you're nearing the end and you're ready to be past the final project, but that's really it. So you're finishing up Revel and your last discussion post, and then you're focusing solely on the final project, which really is taking writing assignment 1 and 2, pulling them together and adding the other pieces that are in the rubric. So what's new? Well, once you pull those pieces together and you add your introduction, going to have a cover page, got to explain your company, should be the same company that you've been using all along or organization. Then you're going to be adding a couple more components. I asked you very specifically with feedback on writing assignment 1 and 2 to change some things, add some things. Make sure you include those. I'll be looking for that. For example, if you didn't quite hit it right with your media list and I asked you to change some things, make sure you do add those changes and I'll be looking for that. So the next thing is make sure you have imagery throughout, 3 by 3 inch, right? So that's like not too big, and then you're gonna text wrap around it so you don't waste space. The other thing is you're now gonna be doing a media statement. Consider this like what you would say at a press release. That's exactly, or a press conference, that's exactly what it is. It's going to be a quick statement where you're going to get up and say, this year's Country Music Festival will be held on such and such dates. Here's the featured acts that we have this year. What I'm looking for you to do is write that, drop it into the project, but I also want you to videotape yourself, much like I'm doing right now, and I want you to include that video link so that you can upload it to YouTube, or if you want to, you can email it directly to me using your phone, and then my email address, which is candace.howell@hgtc.edu. It's in all the documents throughout the course. And you can send it to me that way, or you can put it in the Dropbox if you have a link to YouTube. Either way is fine, whatever's easier for you. Won't take off any points either way, but you do have to do it. If you don't do it, unfortunately, you will lose some points there. Okay, so the other piece too, you have to have an event. There has to be an event as part of the final project. Follow the rubric to a T, guys. There's bullets in there of everything you should include. You could really use that kind of as a layout for how you do it. It's one big giant paper. When it comes to the press pass, I showed you some examples earlier in the semester in other videos. You can just create something small with the logo and a picture of whoever the media is, and it could just be a mock picture. If you want to find a picture of me on the internet and drop it in, go for it. That's what other students have done, which has really been kind of fun to see. You can find them if you look. Candace Howell, Myrtle Beach. If you Google that, you will find me, and I can be your press person. So you'll drop that into the paper just like an image, and then wrap your text around it. So 6 pages minimum, guys. You're not adding that much more. 8 pages is the max. Now that's the content. That does not include the cover page, and that does not include the works cited page, which you need. Make sure you do in-text citations. Drop your press release in there. Make sure it's formatted and you've completed all changes that I asked. And finally, have fun with this. This should be a fun project. You've all picked really passionate, great topics throughout the semester to write about. I've enjoyed reading them, and I can't wait to see your final projects. If you have questions, I'm an email or phone call away. Please reach out. I'm here for you. Let's finish strong. You can do this because you're Tech Gators.